Hello everyone. So, as we all have already filled the form and still waiting for the payment, so I'm going to ask the authority and the office that when they are going to disperse our amount. So let's see what they say. Oh, I just got a cut. So I was at the EBC office, and the answer that I got was pretty vague. They have no clue what to do. They said that it's about the NEC, that they will allow them to pass on the Aadhaar cards or some verification so that they will disperse the amount. They said that it will take. They are not even confirmed that it will take 1 week or 2 weeks. So they suggested me to pass on the feedback to the BPSC directly. So going to the BPSC office, which is nearby. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'll go there and have the feedback registered. Welcome to the channel. So in the morning, I went to EBC office to ask about when they are going to disperse the amount for the BPSC one, the 50,000. When I went there, and I met with no solution, nothing. I felt they are not interested in giving you any solution, anything. They are not interested whether you get your money or anything. They are not interested. They are not paying any interest in that. I'll tell you what I did. I went to the ABC office. I asked, you guys haven't disbursed the amount yet. What's the procedure you are in? Like on what stage? We have already applied then. There's one step ended. We have already applied. They had no clue when the application will end. I asked, application ended, right? They had no clue. First they said that it's going on, you can apply. Then I asked what the end date. They had no clue. Even they didn't know that it's been more than a month. And there's no person to whom you can ask question. I said, where's the ask me or go to counter where I can go and ask questions, like whatever problem I have I can ask. There's no go to counter over there. Just randomly I met people and asked. They had no clue. They knew that they will have to pay 50,000 rupees to students, but they had no clue on which stage it is. When I asked a little more to them, their face was like not interested in giving answers, always refraining from answers. I was like, this department, this EBC department meant for us, right? It was bad experience over there because they were not interested in just entertaining any question. They were interested in just having their day passed out and having salary. They were not interested in catering the issues that we face. Then after some time, I asked them, where's the feedback mechanism so that I can complain that we haven't received the fund yet, which our respective CM said that one student will get the amount for their next stage preparation, but they haven't provided it yet. They had no clue what is feedback mechanism. I don't know how they went there. Probably the other channel that is open with money they might have used. I don't know. Maybe they went to the right channel, but they forgot that where they came from. Now they are rich enough because they have got a job, so they do not count us, especially students, because we don't have any vote bank. Because in Bihar, caste-based vote politics going on. Leave it aside. That's something different. Then I went there and asked for the mechanism. They said, go and ask. They said some name. I don't want to take anyone's name. Okay, I said okay. Then they said he's not here. He must be out somewhere. I was like, eh? You asked me to go to that person. Now you're saying he's not here. I was like, okay, fine. I cannot have a fight with them. So I preferred going. I said that I'll write to BPSC about it. At that point, I was just thinking, what are these guys doing here if they have no clue about it? They have no compassion about the particular section for which the department has been established, the EBC welfare department. If they had no clue, why they are present over there? Why they are being paid for the justice, that like the spirit of justice for us, or not just for us? There's disabled group, there's female group, there's other backward caste. We are part of other backward caste. There's another department, I guess, for EWS. I feel so. Just in case, just tag all of them as vulnerables. I'm not calling myself vulnerable, but if we are entitled to some rights, we should get it, instead of just sighing away that how can we call ourselves extremely backward caste. Are we backward? Definitely. At this point, I just want to mention, don't count yourself because you are privileged enough to be here. The backwardness, the extremely backward class, that tag is for those who are still in the town, still in the societal, lower societal level. That particular thing is for them. So we are we are, you can say, fortunate enough to have these resources and the government initiatives we can encash. So then I went to BPSC office. There, interview going on. So still I went inside. I saw many students giving interview, and some came out of the interview and they were being interviewed outside also on camera. So I went there and asked. They said that BPSC is just an examining body, which just ensures that a fair exam happens. So there's no relation of distributing money. That is something which the government deals with. I was like, okay, I'm convinced. BPSC is an examination body. Its work is just to maintain that opportunity is distributed to all. No leakage. Then I felt, okay, he's saying right. That's a different wing. Then I went back to the ABC office and they were like, he came again? I was like, you guys haven't provided me the resolution. Why wouldn't I come again? That's my department. That's my office. You guys are here to do justice for us. This is a welfare department for a particular EBC section. Disappointed. Then I waited there about an hour. I waited there. There were a female. There was a female and an old man who helped me out. He was, I guess, peon or something over there. He had more compassion than those who were sitting on the chair. He understood the department far better than those. He explained me how it works. He explained me about every person over there. And I can definitely say it. I asked about the executive, like who's the executive in charge of that department, who's the head of the department. He said that the head of the department is absent and he's somewhere in Delhi right now. And the person who is taking care of his work is pretty bad. Like, he's not having a good attitude towards anyone. I felt to ask, is he from ABC section? But then I refused to ask this question. Because you are allowing an individual who cannot have compassion for that particular section to deal with the policies which can benefit this particular section. How? ये तो वही हो गया कि ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट को हम ये पावर दे रहे हैं कि वो इंडिया के लोगों के लिए अच्छा पॉलिसीज बनाए. They are exploitative in nature. How can they build such policy? Except few. फिर हम वो भी छोड़ दिए. फिर वो हमको बताएं कि इनसे बात करिए, ये अच्छे से आपको जवाब देंगे. I went there. तो वो थे नहीं, वो भी कहीं भी गए हुए थे. तो फिर एक किसी से बात हुआ, वो हमको दोबारा उसी के पास भेज दिया. Those guys who were sitting there, a female and a boy and few other, and they insisted that कि हम भी उधर से ही आए हैं, हम भी एग्ज़ाम दे के ही आए हैं, तुम्हारे यहाँ आने से नहीं हो जाएगा. Like something was like that. And I was like, what's the time limit? I'm not here to listen what you are saying. What's the time limit under which I'll be given the amount? Because the exam it's gonna be the next or in April. No clue. So they are the jackass. Nothing more than that. So nobody knows when you will receive the amount. So don't think about it. Just leave it. And all the best for the exams. Jai Hind.